there's no deception like self-deception. You know, there's not. And I think when we live, because I think especially women of color, and it may be true for all women, but I'm not a white woman, honey, so I can't speak for y'all. But I'm sure. But you know, that duality, right? The code switching. For me, those things are very unhealthy. Very, very unhealthy. I had a woman of color tell me a few months ago, 3 times, try not so much being yourself. And I thought, well, who else am I supposed to be? And then she said, well, I'm sure you're a different person with your friends. You're a different person at home. You're a different person. I said, no, I am the same person wherever I go. Because for me, that's going to cause me too much stress to hold multiple roles. I carry and I live in multiple roles. But if I can't be me, then I'm not going to be able to do that. Because that is what's going to trigger depression, that triggers anxiety, that triggers all those things for me. And so, you know, culturally, we've been taught that we do have to hold this duality. And sometimes I think, you know, years ago with our ancestors and those who've gone before us, it was for their safety. And sometimes now it's still for our safety, you know. But we do have some level of liberty to just be. But I think for women, that may be the hardest thing, to learn to just be. To just be. And because there's so many expectations. And some of them are realistic, but most of them are unrealistic. And a lot of them we place on ourselves. And so to learn to just be who we are, you know, and I think that helps us along our journey in as a whole, not just our mental health journey, but our journey as parents and, you know, and as wives and as friends and as sisters. So I do, you know, because when I think about, you know, sometimes, you know, I'm the problem.